Yo, welcome back. Keeping It Lit podcast. Today we got a special guest for you guys. Before we get to that, I want to thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you guys for sharing. Keep tuning in. We're gonna keep this coming and keeping it lit. Hey, before we get to that though, because we got a couple things we gotta talk about. I want to have a moment of silence. We lost some people this weekend, and I know there's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna probably be discussing this, and I just want to give a moment of silence and pay respects to the Las Vegas Raiders.
Oh man.
Now we back. Yo. Now check this out. Y'all can hit I don't care if y'all comment, whatever y'all do, whatever. We got somebody special today. She's a stylist out of Oakland, California, owner of Style by Nikija, professional styling, wardrobe, professional shopper, does photo shoots, closet makeovers, virtual styling. Also, she does special occasion styling. Please welcome Nikija.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I don't know.
You all right?
I don't know. We're going to see how these comments come in from behind that, because I know we're going to get a lot of hate. Hey, please don't hate us because of that. All right, this is good.
Yeah, you had me for a minute.
Well, nah, because, we got a few Raider fans, but we got Niner fans, but we just, we took it this time.
Okay.
And next time they see us, we probably going to take it. But
confident.
Definitely. Got to have confidence in the business,
All right.
So, what's up? How are you?
I'm good.
Let's talk about the business. How did you get started in the business of fashion? And
the way I got started is kind of funny.
Okay.
So, I never set out to be a stylist. I had a good eye, I should say.
Okay.
So I got it from my mother.
Okay.
My mom can dress out of this world, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I see my mom, I shop with her. And so as time progressed, I would style my friends for certain events and things like that. And as I got older, I realized that there's actually a need for it.
Definitely.
So once that happened, I stepped out in 2017.
Okay.
I stepped out and launched Style by Nikija.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just everybody was so receptive to it. It's a lot of people that don't know how to do certain things.
Definitely.
And so, I had a natural eye for it, and I enjoy it tremendously.
Well, especially like hair, nails, clothes.
Yeah, and it all ties in together, all of it.
And you pretty much the package. You put it all together.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So when people want to go through you to get this done, like, they just call you and be like, yo, I need my hair done, or yo, I need my clothes, or
No.
Exactly. I know it's not that simple.
No, it's not.
Because I'm gonna tell you what, I need a stylist, and I don't know how to get in contact. Well, I got one. I can contact you now.
Say what you mean.
Okay, but
Okay.
I wouldn't have known before.
Got
You know what I mean?
Got you.
Or I would have called or got on the internet and saw somebody that was like, yeah, we'll come to your house for 20,000 and do it.
20,000.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Well,
because people are just looking at the.
It's funny you say that. So people look at stylists on TV.
Right.
They look at stylists online, and they figure with these celebrities, they're paying millions of dollars.
That's what I'm saying.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I can't afford no stylist. I need one. I got an event coming up, but I can't afford one.
Right.
So my whole goal for being a stylist is to let the everyday girl look just as good as the celebrity that you saw on TV for a fraction of the cost, right?
Right.
So you can look like $1 million and you didn't hardly spend that much, right? So people get, they get a little confused and they think like, okay, yeah, I can't afford that. I can't afford that. You can. You can afford it, So in order to reach me, like you was asking, it's just as simple as hitting me up on my website.
So how do you advertise it though? And the reason why I say that is, especially like us people of color, when we like look for something like that, it's not easy to find somebody in the business that are like us. I mean, obviously word of mouth always works, but like when you're looking up somebody, like how are you looking them up to figure out, their reviews or like how they really get down or what they've done in the past?
Right. So my whole portfolio is on my website.
Okay.
And which is stylebynikija.com.
Yep.
And then, I also have Instagram, which is all my social media is at Style by Nikija.
Okay.
And so you can see my whole entire portfolio there. And any questions that a person may have, I'm so open, you can DM me and ask me the question. You know what I mean? So, I'm very accessible. as that's concerned. But when I first started, I would have or just do photo shoots.
Okay.
For people,
right.
Just do photo shoots. I may
Making
say,
sure everybody's okay.
I would do photo shoots for people. It could be a Bay Area artist.
Okay.
And I would reach out to them and say, let me style you for this shoot and everything, just to get my name out there, to get my portfolio built up. That's what I did initially. Once that happened and people saw what I was capable of doing, everything just flowed after that.
So that kind of, hey, just for you guys looking out that want to be stylists or in the business of trying to get stylists, you put yourself out there, and that's how you got recognized.
You have to put yourself out there. Nobody will know that you even exist if you don't, right?
So what was the struggles of that, though? Because I know you didn't call the first person. They were like, pull up.
No, there were some that were skeptical, like, what are you about to do? It took, for me, first, of course, almost anybody can style themselves, right? Okay, so you should be able to. Let me correct myself with that, right?
Okay.
You should be able to style yourself. You know your own body type.
Right.
You know what you can wear. You know your sizes and everything like that. So of course I would put my own pictures out there, but then I had,
no.
Wait a minute.
Some people don't know their size. Okay, I'm just saying. I'm keeping it lit.
You're not even lying. Some people don't know their size, and I have to work with people. You have to work with people like that. Okay. I've had people be like, I'm a 10.
We ain't gonna say the size she really is, but yeah.
No,
right.
I'm just saying I've had people.
Right.
I'm a 10, and no, but that's what the whole consultation is about.
Okay.
So, but so I started taking pictures of myself, doing photo shoots like that.
Okay.
And then I would style friends, have photo shoots, professional photo shoots. Professional photo shoots to get that out there.
Right.
And then once people saw, like, oh, okay, before and afters and things like that. Once people saw, like, oh shoot, it was just easy. It just came.
All right. Speaking of somebody, you're doing a consultation and somebody saying, I'm a certain size. You do virtual styling.
I do.
Okay. So when somebody's telling you what they're doing or what the size they are, and you're doing the virtual and you got to pull up to an event and the sizes are wrong, or this person thought that that's what it was, what do?
There's always a fitting.
Okay, but
there's always a fitting.
Okay.
So with virtual styling,
that's wild.
With virtual styling, so of course with COVID and all that other things like that, so a lot of interaction had to get cut a little bit, right? So with virtual styling, I'll have a video consultation with you, right? And then I'll put together a lookbook for you, which is showing you different ideas that I have based on the conversation that we had. Okay. If we like that, I put the outfits together. Now, as far as the sizes, they do have to send me their sizes.
Okay.
The fitting isn't enough time for me to make alterations if need be. Okay, so you're not just popping up to an event and you haven't tried on your clothes yet. Although, I have done that one time and it was fantastic. But we'll talk about that later. However. However.
Yeah, no, I heard about you. Yeah. Let's go. I heard you had an eye for the shit.
Yeah, well. Okay. So, yeah, we have a virtual consultation and things like that.
Okay.
We still have a fitting, though, before your event. So if I have to get a bigger size, if I have to alter it myself, whatever the case is, I have
you
time
do that
to do
too?
that. Yes.
Okay. Well, why you ain't tell us that you do the altering too?
I do. I'm a stylist.
Okay, well, I don't know.
Well, yeah, I have alterations and everything. So if something fits perfectly, women are all different shapes and sizes. So you may be smaller up here, bigger down here. You really do wear the size you said, but your hips is kind of big for this outfit. So, or too small, whatever the case is, I'm able to extend or take in. Okay. It depends. It depends on the attire.
So with being in this business, tell me some of the obstacles that you have to go through. Because I know it's not easy, to start your own business. Especially, just like I said, like, you couldn't just call somebody and be like, yo, let me pull up. Like, what obstacles did you have to go through? Like, starting your own business is an obstacle within itself.
Definitely.
Definitely. And then getting people to actually trust you. Like, how much time did you actually have to put in the game for people to actually, or for you to build your portfolio up, for people to actually see it and be like, I'm comfortable?
I would say a good year.
Okay.
I would say a good year. Like I said, like you said, people are I don't know if I want to do that. Some people are just nervous to even step out of their comfort zone in the first place, right? But some of the major obstacles was competition.
Okay.
And I can't stress this enough. Just because, and this is in anything, not even just styling, just because one person does the same thing that you do, it does not mean that you have to be in competition with one another.
Definitely.
Right?
Definitely.
So one of my main issues when I first started out was other stylists thinking I was coming in to compete with them.
Mm-hmm.
And never,
Mm-hmm.
never. I'm not competing with anybody. I'm me.
Hey,
I'm
but
Nikija.
that's a good thing, though, right? Well, not that they think you're competing with them, but that they
the
think
way
you're good
you do
enough
it.
to do it.
Well, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's true.
Mm-hmm.
That's true, or better,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Or better.
So,
right.
But what it is that okay? So I style.
Mm-hmm.
You style. You have your own way that you style.
Definitely.
I have my own way that I style. My client may not be good for you, and vice versa, right?
Right.
So I feel, this is just my opinion, but I feel if a client comes to me and they want a certain look and everything, or they want whatever they want,
right.
and I feel that this person would be a better fit, I should be able to refer you to that person.
Right.
Right?
Well, are you kind of sunning them though? Are you kind
of no?
like, yo, no. You don't need this, and they got you over there?
No, it's not that. Or even if they have an event coming up,
right?
And I'm not available.
I get it.
And
that's sharing the wealth and all the shit. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was one of my biggest obstacles when I first started off. It was just the hate.
Right.
It was the hate, and it was so unnecessary. It was so unnecessary.
So let's talk about the hate. Mm-hmm. We're gonna get this hating out the way in the beginning. Like, give me a story of just, you don't mention no names or anything like that. Just a position to where you were in a position to do something to broaden your horizons, and somebody did something to step on that.
It was a photo shoot.
Okay.
It was a photo shoot, and it was.
She got right to it. Let's go. I remember the nigga's face.
It was a photo shoot, and I had to style quite a bit of people, actually. And everything was great. And that particular stylist came because they, associates with everybody that was there. They came, and they were like, next time you have me style, da 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 da. And then because of my personality, well, I can be a little rough, but I'm at work, right? So I'm like, okay. But in my head, I'm like,
wait till she get outside.
Who are you? You might want to leave before I'm done, right. But it was just like, wow.
Right.
And it wasn't in private. It was in front of everybody.
Because that's how it always has to be. Like, a person's not like, especially probably, and I can't speak to being a stylist, but just being around like a lot of people, like a person can't just pull you to the side and be like, yo, this motherfucker put you on blast.
Right.
But the way you speak about it, everything was going good, but they decided it wasn't good enough for them.
Right. For them. And it may have been fantastic for them, but they just wanted to put some salt on it.
So then y'all still friends?
No.
Why?
Friends. I'm pretty sure I never considered the individual friend in the first place.
Okay.
So, an associate, acquaintance, I know who you are.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, like, you're gonna pass people coming up, you're gonna pass people coming back down.
Absolutely.
So you'll see them again. You'll definitely see them again.
I learned to not let certain things faze me.
Right. Well,
you be stressed out all the time.
Yeah, I do. Oh, you want to talk about me personally? Oh, okay, sorry.
You gotta stop that.
Nah.
You gotta stop that.
Nah, I'm kidding. But you learned a lot from that, obviously.
Absolutely. And you're always gonna have somebody.
Right.
That's either hating, that's not satisfied. You're gonna have clients that's not satisfied.
Right.
It's just gonna happen.
Right.
Learn from it and keep it moving. Learn from it and keep it moving.
Right.
You have to. You can't keep focusing on that because you'll discourage your own self.
Right.
So.
Damn. I kind of want to know that person's name. We ain't gonna do that though. But that
No, we ain't gonna do that.
Okay. Now, how about this in the business as a woman of color? Is it different?
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is so there's, just like I said, there's stylists that are charging this, charging that, and there's probably people who've been in the business lesser time than you that are able to charge because of who they're around. Right. So how do you deal with that? Or do you just let your work speak for itself? You
have to let your work speak for itself. And then also you have to get out there and step out there. You can't just stay in this one little box and expect everybody to see you. You got to be willing to to step out of your own comfort zone. You telling other people to step out their comfort zone. You need to do it yourself as well. I have to tell myself that all the time.
Right.
All the time. So, there are stylists that charge way more than I do, and I can do just as good work as they do.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It's just their audience is different.
Okay.
Right.
Right.
So, me being an entrepreneur, I have to make the appropriate steps to get out there and be in the same audience as them, because I can do the work just as good as you.
There you go. Speaking of entrepreneur, when we get back, we're going to talk about you being an entrepreneur, because you definitely are, and seeing everything that you got in your portfolio, and you're doing some dope shit.
Oh, thank you.
Yo, we're back with Nikija, Keeping It Lit podcast. If it's not pure, it's cut. Yo, welcome back. Keep it lit. We're back with Nikija still. So we talked about a couple things, but we're still back on the entrepreneur thing. So as far as getting your business started, you gave us the history of how you got started and why you are where you are right now. People that are watching, like, what did you have to do as far as like the legal situations, as far as putting it together in order for it to be, because we got people at home that think that they sell clothes at the house, they entrepreneurs. They do hair at the house, they entrepreneurs. Some of them sell weed at the house, they think they're entrepreneurs. So what? What made it like? How did you legalize it to where you made a legal business, you pay taxes on it, everything is like legit across the board to where you get your money, everybody gets their money, and you can still continue to be a legal business.
Get your EIN.
Okay.
Get your EIN.
There you go. Mm-hmm.
Don't try to sneak and do stuff.
Right.
Just don't even do that. If you're gonna be an entrepreneur, do the right things you need to do to where everything is legit all across the board. You won't have to second guess anything. You know what I mean? And pay your taxes, please, because all of that stuff will catch up to you, and everything you did would just be for naught, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
What's the cat from Dapper Dan? Mm-hmm. So in the beginning, he was selling bootleg. I think he ended up going to jail for it, and then ended up coming home and ended up getting legit. And now he got like a big spot at one of the big companies.
Right, but look what you had to do to get there, right? So you could have just avoided
exactly.
all of that.
Exactly.
So don't even go that route.
Right.
Just do what you need to do.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. He definitely sat down for it too.
Yeah,
he's putting Gucci on everything. And wasn't nothing Gucci about that shit, right?
But just do what you have to do first. That way you don't have to worry about it later.
Right.
Hands down.
So did you start just kind of doing it just like you say you did it for friends? But how long did it take you to be in the mix before you were like, you know what, let me go get legal?
I had to get my confidence up first.
Okay.
Because I'm a shy person, which I don't know if you can tell or not, but I'm a very shy person. So in the beginning, I'm like, oh, I don't know if I could do that, because you have to get very up and personal with people when you styling them, okay? And you have to deal with all different type of personalities and attitudes, and you just get all kind of clients. So I had to get my confidence up before I did that. So I would say maybe 2 years or so before I was just like, you know what? Let me go ahead and do this.
Oh, you was like, the tax man gonna come soon.
Yeah.
Think I'm making too much money out here.
listen. Like, somebody gonna hate. So let me get myself together.
It might be a hair sting in here. Right. So, also, I know like it couldn't be easy doing it yourself. So I know you probably had a few mentors or people you like got guidance from. Do you have people like that you have mentoring you or guiding you?
Jay Bolin.
Okay.
Jay Bolin. And of course I have other stylist friends across the country who we talk, and a lot of people that don't do the same thing you do, especially styling, they won't understand what you're going through at all. So they just will not understand it. And so you need that community of people who do the same thing that you do, that you can talk to, you can vent to, you can discuss certain situations with, and they'll understand. And so I have a group of, it's the style room actually. Hey y'all. Hey, the style room. What's up, y'all? So,
I might need y'all. But no, my bad. I got hurt. I don't worry about it.
I'm about to say, wait a minute. But it's just a group of stylists who we all talk about everything from pricing. Hey y'all, what y'all think about this? I had this client. You need to be able to vent and do that, and you can learn from them. We all do the same thing, but you can still learn from them. Like, oh, you know what? I didn't even think about that. I'm gonna do that next time. You know what I mean? Like I have a store as well, right? Shop Nikija Denise, and one of my other friends that's across the country, she had a pop-up shop, and it was $100 sale. She had it about a few years ago, and I learned from that. Like, okay, you know, I would have never thought about that myself. And we talked about it, and boom, I had the same thing, and it was a success. You should be able to do that with people. You should be able to learn stuff. You should be able to get ideas. And so they my little core as far as the styling is concerned.
So and you brought up something dope. So that's your peoples, and you guys have conversations. Everything is good. Let's talk about your spot, your store. Just like you said, you got an idea from them. Like, let's talk about your store. Where is it at? How can people access
it's online.
it? Tell us about it. Tell us about it.
ShopNikiDenise.com. Okay. So it's shop, and it's Nikki is spelled Niki. Then Denise.com. It is an online boutique, and we cater to the everyday woman, making you feel great. Stuff that I would style you in is on my site, basically. And we're actually relaunching at the end of September. So we had that $100 sale, sold out of everything.
We want to know what happened.
So,
because we want to know who was in there doing this. For the $100
no,
sale.
Listen, when I tell you, so the bag is about this big, right? Those ladies, when I said they was
neatly folded,
they wasn't playing at all. Right. But you know, they was able to fill up their bag to capacity. And only pay $100 for everything. I had to get rid of inventory because I have some fire stuff coming at the end of September. Fire. So y'all, shop NikiDenise.com. Go there, subscribe, become VIP.
She says she got all sizes too.
All sizes. All sizes. I have my curvy girls. I got my little skinny girls. I got y'all. And Nikki Denise Men is coming in January.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
Come on.
Next season. Okay. I'm gonna need you.
Listen.
You know, definitely. We would definitely love to have your brand up here for sure. That's super dope.
Thank you.
Okay, so how did you go from doing the stylist thing to being like, you know what? I need to open up my own.
It's a natural progression.
Oh, excuse me.
It is.
Excuse me.
It is a natural progression.
You sell weed. But, obviously, you need to get you a weed spot.
Okay, so you know I'm a stylist.
Right.
So I'm a stylist. I shop everywhere.
Okay.
I shop everywhere for clothing, right? And so a lot of stuff I just came to be like, okay, well, I can have a boutique And a lot of the stuff that I'm styling y'all in can be in a boutique.
Right.
So it's really a natural progression. It's almost any stylist that you really come in contact with, they eventually gonna open up a store. It's just natural progression. It really is. Right. And it works out great.
Right.
It works out great.
So I need to ask you some secrets about stuff that I've heard of people like celebrities do. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm not gonna mention their names because whatever. Mm-hmm. But a lot of celebrities will go grab some clothes and do the photo shoots and the walkthroughs and everything, but make sure they keep the tags on it.
Yeah, don't take that tag off.
Don't take that shit off.
That tag off. Unless you go buy it.
Right.
Now, if you're going to purchase it, then by all means, take the tag off.
So is that just how it go at the store?
Huh?
Is that how is that just like the guaranteed return type of thing?
Well, most stylists have pulling rights from certain boutiques.
But a lot of people do actually buy the clothes, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And, the ones that don't, say like they're having a video shoot for whatever the case is, or a CD or whatever that's coming out, they don't want to be seen again in that outfit. So they don't really want that. And it's just extravagant, out of this world. They don't really want that. So that may go back. You have somebody that's having a birthday shoot. Most of the time they're keeping the clothes. Most of the time. Events, you pretty much keeping the clothes.
And I say that because I know, like, seeing different, like, celebrities, like, the stores would be like, no, she took my dress and she owes us $100,000 and never paid.
What?
Who was that on, the stylist or them?
Say that again.
Like, like if Gucci lends out the dress to the stylist to give to the actual person, and then they either mess the dress up or don't return it.
It's not a lend out, so you have to put down money, a credit card.
Okay.
So, and it's not my credit card.
Okay. Oh, so you ain't worried about that. Okay. We gotta cover yourself.
Yeah, and honestly, in my contract, it already states if you damage the clothes any type of way, you have to purchase it.
See, that's what we're talking about right now. She talking about contracts and shit. That's legit.
Yeah, you gotta have it. You gotta have it.
So moving on. Wow, I kind of want to go back there because I got more like horror stories and shit like that. All right, well, now let's talk about yours. I know you got some.
I do.
To where somebody didn't spill wine on their white suit. And, what? You know what I mean? Like messed up.
I've had someone in a white dress, and instead of, even though lifting it up when they were walking, just let it drag. And while I'm doing something else, you just walking and I'm like, wait a minute, not paying attention. And they had to buy the dress. I couldn't take it back. It was ripped at the bottom and everything else.
You got sued?
No.
Why wasn't she holding my dress while I was walking?
Because I was steaming your other clothes.
Right. Hey, speaking of that, you wear a lot of hats. All right, and just like you're a stylist, so when you are putting something together, and you got a person who needs hair, a person who needs nails, or a person who needs clothes, or a person who needs different other things. Obviously, you can't wear all the hats at one time. How do you get everybody on board, or do you just have your own team?
I have so many other entrepreneur friends. Okay. And I put them all on.
Okay. Boom. There's so many of us like that are moving and don't put each other on.
Nah, everybody got to eat. And then so with my form that you would fill out if you wanted your styling inquiry form, I ask you, do you need hair? Do you need makeup? What do you, just a whole series of questions. And based on what they say, do you want me to recommend someone for you? And most of the time they do. Okay. Most of the time they do. So unless I'm styling an artist, then they already have their own makeup artist, right? But someone, like I say, it's their birthday. Sometimes they don't. They don't know. They're hiring me. They don't know what to do. They don't do makeup. They don't do hair. They don't do any of that. So they need me to help them with everything. So I got you. So
when it's the artist, do you do like they did you and just walk in and be like, yo, next time, if you want it done right, call me? No, you don't do that? No. You don't do that? That's not it?
No, I have looked at something like, I had somebody better than that. I have. Like, okay.
Girl, hey.
Okay.
You permanent too long. Brush it out. Wash it out. Yeah, nah. But yeah, nah. So yeah, so you put everybody else on. Well, not everybody, but I mean, you put people on.
Absolutely.
Right? And then as far as you doing that, and I can't call it karma. I would call it good business decision. how well has that make your business go forward?
They all reciprocate.
Nice.
They all reciprocate.
Because it's like a circle.
Yeah, I mean, just like even with photographers, there's somebody that wants a photo shoot. They don't have a photographer, so I may refer you to this photographer over here. And so next time he has a client that's coming to him and they need a stylist, so he's calling me because they need a stylist.
Well,
it comes back full circle.
I'll tell you, we heard nothing but good things about you.
Oh, thank you.
We had a person that was in here, that a beautiful lady, that she said that you was there, you were wonderful. You were there from the beginning to the end, and you made sure every outfit was dope, and your services were like no other. You know, and I don't know how your reviews are, but again, I mean,
that's what I heard too.
Yeah, for us to even like hear something like that, and then you be sitting here, it's super dope. Especially with you explaining like the whole process of everything that happened. Like that's super dope.
That's great.
Just what we're gonna do. Hey, we still here. Shit. We got a lot more shit to get into. Actually, you got some events.
I do.
You got some events that you've done in the past. You got some reoccurring events.
I do.
We'll be back with Nikija. Keeping It Lit podcast. If it's not pure, it's cut. We'll be right back. Yo, we back. Keeping It Lit podcast. If it's not pure, it's cut. Back with Nikija. So, with this segment, let's talk this. Let's talk Black excellence.
Yeah.
All right, so you've done some events.
I have.
Successful events.
Yes.
I don't know where you want to start, because I know you have events come up as well.
Yes.
But let's start of how you started doing events and why are they successful, and because obviously they're successful if they're ongoing.
Right.
All right. So give me the first one you did, because I know it was scary as shit.
Oh, God.
Let's go.
Oh, my goodness. I didn't know.
Ain't nobody on time, because they all Black.
And you working with so many people and so many moving parts.
Right.
And me, I'm a control freak.
Okay.
So it was hard for me.
Y'all heard that. Go ahead.
That's the truth.
Yeah. If
It was
they
hard
work
for
with
me.
you, they gotta know
They
that.
have to know that, you know, I'm a control freak.
Yep.
However, so with the events, I had to relinquish some of that and let somebody else take control over it because I had so much other stuff to do.
Okay.
But my first event was Nikija's House of Style.
Okay.
And that's when I launched Style by Nikija. And at the time, I had somebody working with me who was fantastic in it. I mean, he took over and would check me when I needed, which was hard to do, but he would check me, and he just made made sure everything was in line, right? So that was a fashion show. So I styled all of the models, male and female, and this was at the Parliament in Oakland.
Okay.
You know what that is?
Yep.
So it's a small venue, but it was nice. It was perfect.
It's local right here, yeah.
It was perfect, and it was a packed house. And that was my first event. So when I pulled up, I didn't know what to expect. And when I pulled up, I saw all of these people. And so advertisement, if you're going to have an event, make sure you advertise it, because again, they won't know that it's happening. But and then I was in my head, because I'm a Virgo, that's what we do. So I was in my head and like, nobody's going to show up, and just nervous that it wasn't going to go off and like how I wanted it to go off. But it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect. It was a fashion show and had hors d'oeuvres and all that type of stuff. It was good. It was so
Wait,
good.
you had a fashion show and you had hors d'oeuvres and didn't know if it was gonna jump?
I didn't know people was
No,
gonna show up
niggas
like
don't
they
eat
did.
hors d'oeuvres, but they gonna pull up for some.
I didn't know it was gonna pop off like that. I really didn't.
Right,
I really
right.
didn't.
Right.
So that was a great success. And
Right.
then in 2020, I had my gala.
Okay.
Okay. And
Okay, see, I thought it was called Gala, so Gala.
I said gala.
Okay, that works. Gala.
Know what part of the country?
Listen.
Oh, okay.
Maybe gala's a little bit more bougie. Gala.
Okay.
I don't know.
You had the G.
Gala.
Did you have the G?
There we go.
We'll
Not
work it out,
gala,
whatever you want to
there
call
we
it.
go. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Wait, but how did you come to even think about putting that together?
So,
only reason why I ask you that is because people like have different representations of what a gala is. So how did you like decide that you were going to put it together the way you did?
Right. Yeah, I guess some people would look at a gala like it's a fundraiser, right?
Right.
People have fundraisers or things like that. So with me, I was launching Shop Nikki Denise. And I wanted to redo the whole Nikija's House of Style vibe, but just on a bigger level.
I understand.
Okay, so my whole thing is I like class, I like elegance and things like that. I don't
We
like...
can tell. Okay,
Yeah, all right.
we can tell. Go ahead.
But yeah, so I like elegance, I like things like that. So I wanted to put something together where us as a people could come together, look nice, get dressed up, come to an event that's safe, have excellent food, be able to party all while seeing Shop Nikki Denise, all while seeing live entertainment, and just have a good time. And so when I decided to do that, it was just going to be that one event.
Okay.
Right? At the end of it, I mean, it was just fantastic. At the end of it, everybody was like, you have to do this every year. This cannot be a one-time thing. People want an excuse to get dressed up, right? They really do. And I'm talking black tie dressed up because we haven't done that since prom, which is a long time for some
For those of us that been to it.
and weddings. And weddings and stuff like that. That's where they get dressed up like that.
Definitely.
But now people want to get dressed up, especially now. We've been locked up for a year and a half, right? People want an excuse to get out.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm having another one.
That's gonna be lit, probably.
Oh yeah.
Matter of fact, I'm not gonna say probably. That's gonna be lit.
Yeah.
Especially people who've been locked, just like you said. They ain't been locked up, but they've been locked up.
They've been locked up last year. Think about it. We just missed it. It was in January last year, and then everything just shut down, right? So now this year, people are out more.
It was still going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But people are out. I bet.
No, it wasn't. We were still here though.
But people, we've been out now this year, but people really want an excuse to get dressed up,
right,
and get out the house,
right.
So I'm just offering that. It's on January the 8th of 22.
So what can we look forward to with this? I know we're gonna see a lot of your advertisements. I know you got a lot of people that like are up and coming that are under the wing or that you deal with. What can we expect?
So with last year's, it was just solely Shop Nikki Denise, the fashion show. This year, I'm opening it up to other stylists if they want to be a part of the fashion show, style somebody.
Right.
I'm opening up to boutiques if they want to showcase their clothing. I'm having a vendor expo as well. So if you're a vendor and you're selling whatever you're selling, you can hit us up.
Okay.
And you can have a vendor booth there. So last year it wasn't like that. It was just strictly dinner, entertainment, fashion show, party. This year it's a whole vendor expo as well.
Wait, who decides who the vendor's gonna be?
I do.
Boom. Okay.
I do.
That's all I want. So we're gonna have a Keepin' It Lit tent?
Absolutely.
Boom, let's go.
Absolutely.
We're at the gala. We pulling up.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
So I'm opening it up. I think sometimes people just need to have something to showcase their stuff. You know what I mean? And so I'm giving them
I was gonna say, just from your conversation with you, like it seems like you're giving people a platform.
Exactly.
And sometimes I know it's hard. Like once you get a platform, other people are like, "Yo, what about us? What about us?" So it's kind of hard to like give people platforms, but you're in a position to where you're giving people platforms, and I'm pretty sure they enjoy it.
Yeah,
and I'm pretty sure they very much appreciate it.
Yeah, because you don't get that often.
I don't know. You sitting here See, this is the thing. Like, people who talk as soft as you, when you go off, you probably be doing some wild ass shit, right?
Probably.
Right. So when you're dealing with these people at these venues, you gotta go here, do this, go here, do this. How does that go?
I'm soft spoken, but I am a businesswoman at the same time.
Right.
So, and then I know now.
So you be like, fired.
Like, you know what? I don't think this is working out.
It's not working out.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. I don't have to yell to get my point across.
Right. No money.
Yeah.
You're out of here. Right.
But you know, I don't know. The gala's gonna be dope.
The gala sounds like that shit's gonna be super dope. That song's gonna be dope. So tell them how they can reach that or find out about it. How they can get your services, how they can touch you with the social media. Because you got a lot of outlets right now.
I do. So as far as the gala is concerned, since we're there, you can purchase your tickets at styledbynikija.com.
Boom.
Right there. Click tickets. It'll take you right to the Eventbrite, to the right page. But I would say hurry because they are selling out. So
we don't have to. We keep it lit.
Listen, they good. But yeah, you know, just make sure you get your tickets. Don't wait till the last second.
Right.
You know, and then
your store.
My store.
Boom.
ShopNikiDenise.com. It's shop, S-H-O-P, and then Nikki is N-I-K-I, Denise.com. And like I said, I have items for all my girls. Curvy, slender, slim thick, whatever it is, I got you. And then there's Styled by Nikija. So if you are looking to get styled, to step out of your comfort zone, whatever it is, if it's a photo shoot, if it's a birthday, if it's a banquet, if it's a wedding, whatever it is, hit me up on Styled by Nikija, and that is Nikija.com, and I got you.
All right. Y'all better jump in fast because I'm going to tell you, we're going to be at the spot. So, again, personal fashion styling, wardrobe, personal shopping, photo shoots, closet. Oh, you know what? Before we get out of here, let's talk about closet makeovers real quick. So, how does this work?
I completely gut out your closet.
You stole all our shit away?
No.
Oh.
No, because there's
gems,
though.
Oh.
There's gems. People have stuff in their closet that they haven't worn in years.
The hoarders. Right.
Well,
I wore that at my prom. Like, you're 45.
Well, that's kind of pushing it. But right. I may throw that away. But you know, there's people that they have stuff in their closet that's dope. Okay. And they would be like, "Oh, I would never wear that again." And then I put it with something else. You know what I mean? But yeah, so with a closet makeover, I take out everything. You have to be present because we're trying on everything that I feel needs to be tried on. And then I will say, if you want to do a closet makeover and you hire me to do that, you have to let me do that. You can't say, no, I want to keep that. I want to keep that. I want to keep that. Then why did you hire me, right?
The hoarders.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So basically what she's saying is she come to your house and there's shit that need to be thrown away. It's going in the garbage.
Yeah.
The other stuff that could work, she gonna work it out for you.
Yeah.
So check this. Keep it lit. We got Nikija, Styled by Nikija. We had a dope ass show.
That's great.
I hope she dropped some jewels on you guys. She dropped some on us. She got some events coming up. If you weren't watching, then rewind because she'll show you again. I appreciate having you guys. Thank you guys for sharing. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for subscribing. She gave you all her socials, so you guys know where to find her at.
Follow me.
Follow her. This is Keepin' It Lit podcast. One more time, good night.
Good night.
If it's not pure, it's cut. We'll see you guys next time.